Welcome back, folks. So, we are going to go ahead and get started on our second day of Schedule 1. Keep forgetting these aren't electric tremors. Where are you? There you be. Shaky, shaky. Shaky, shaky. Now, if you time this right, if I remember, you can get, crap. You can get 2 grows a day. So in this case, it'll actually be 4, 2 sets of 2, so which would be rather ideal. Put that there. Done. That. 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 Grab that. Grab that. Do the tedious part now of packaging yesterday's stuff. Yesterday's plants, if you will. Also, I don't use grow tents. I have found that pots will grow more per pot than a grow tent. So until I reach Hoodlum 5, when you unlock the warehouse, I will normally just stick with the 2 pots. Because you can't get those till you unlock the warehouse. I think it's stupid, but yeah, it is what it is. There we go. So now we got all of our product. I'm also going to buy a large rack. Sell this trash can first because it belongs to the motel and I don't need it. How about 19? About 10. I hate you. Okay. Cool. So now that we have that, we do have to wait a full 24 hours before we can sell to any of those people again. Minus this one. Hey, Ludwig. Ludwig unlock anyone? Ludwig did not. Let's see. Those are the last 2 that I need. Okay, cool. Let me... I want... Three large storages. Cool, so that's 180. And just for... do another 250. And the reason we want another 250 didn't know I needed it in cash. We are getting a skateboard. So uphill kind of sucks with a skateboard, but I could control it a little bit better. Aha! So, I have these now. I'm going to pick you up, put you there, take you, and you. Put you all there. Ah, a problem has arisen. For right now, we'll put that there, take that away, that there, that there. That there. Screw it. Just keep it right there for a minute. Cool. Now we have large storage, so we're gonna put that. Actually, let me reverse that. Put that like that. Put these here. Cool. It's not appealing to the eye, but it functions. I'll just take the money at this point. And put that there for now, along with these. Pull all this. Shaky. Shaky. Cool. Cool. So I'm thinking about it. There. That. Close that. Package this up. And this is honestly kind of why I don't really worry about buying the grow tents. By the time I burn through all of this, I'm going to have probably the first location, and at that point, I can actually start setting up as I sell at night. I can at least start laying the framework for automating my growing. And once I do that, the game just kind of takes off really quickly. So now, as you can see, I have 60, which I don't really need that, I guess. I did water those, yes? Yes. There we go. Gotta clean up our living space. Huh. Is there anything in this one? Nope. And again, this part right here really is just to kill time in between the growing, the selling, all of it. So I could just sit there and stare at the screen or, you know, walk away, do anything realistically while I'm waiting. However, it is, for the intents of recording, kind of, well, boring. So, even though this is not as grand as I would like it to be, this is also making me money. So, I'm at least filling my time with something, well, useful at least. Because honestly, if you don't do this early game, it is, well, you can make it to where you don't need to do the trash at all and just survive cells. I have found that to be more difficult for the early game. So, I mean, at this point, I'm just kind of... I really don't do it in most of my other games, but that's because I have streamlined realistically what I want to do, and I will set it up and set something up to grow or have something mixing or whatever, and I will look at Facebook, watch a YouTube video, something. You know, and I'll do it on my phone, so I also have this pulled up, but I'll do something just to kind of pass the time a little bit quicker. But realistically, at the end of the day, this does actually make you money. So I will not complain about extra money. Da, 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 da. Ooh. 15%? Oh no, that's a 20%. Okay, cool. 95. And as you can see, this still isn't full. So, and also as you can see here, I'm pretty much at another full grow. So, what we're going to do, pull all this out. I'm going to refill the water. Which is honestly a good habit to get into anyway. 96 and 94. So, like I said, you can do 2 full grows in a day. I would highly recommend sticking with the pots and the suspension racks and lights as opposed to the grow tent, which, yes, is cheaper. But for that, you're only getting, if I remember right, 8 per grow tent. With the pots, with the individual pots, you're getting 12. And water, 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 and water. Same thing here. And this one I probably will water again before I go to sleep for the day. But as you can see, I've already burned through realistically everything that, I had stocked up for. So it's honestly a kind of thing where by the time I get to the second and third properties, which combined cost $11,000, I already have my first business. I'm already laundering money, and I have pretty much set up my network pretty thoroughly, so I do have a consistent income. The problem I run into in most of my games, and I guess this is at least a good problem to have, is overproduction. I produce shit way too fast. So could have worse problems, I guess, but it is what it is. So let's see. There's Chloe and there's Mrs. Ming, and those are the only ones I need. Yes, yes, question mark. Yes. Oh. I did something stupid. Something else I normally don't really do is use a skateboard, so 75%. Cool. I don't have to beat you with a baseball bat. And you at 74%. Cool. So, here's why that was so important. I now have this entire group of contacts. So, day 3 will be a lot more interesting. So I have 82 OG Kush. What we're going to do is we're going to put it up for sale. Going to wait for a message, which I probably won't get one tonight. But what we will do is clean up, and we're going to wait till that 4 o'clock mark just so these grow. Because that will be my last batch. And then tomorrow, it is straight up sells. And trust me, this is going to be wild. That 80, because it is straight OG Kush. How much do I owe? 240. That'll be taken care of. But because it's straight OG Kush, it it's so cheap. I'll sell a lot of it at a time, and yeah, this ain't gonna be a problem. So we got another 30 minutes. And again, the only reason I'm kind of waiting out that clock really is because I get the extra grow time. Because if I'm not mistaken, or at least in my experience, if you don't wait till 4, you actually lose some of your grow time. That might not be true. I might just not. I might be doing something wrong, something like that. That's cool. But yeah, to my knowledge, it's better just to wait it out till 4, which it is. Sleep. Let's see how we did. How much experience did we get? 230. Cool. I hit another level. That's what I wanted right there. The fertilizer. Honestly, the long life soil is good too, but I can't get the pot or the rack. But that being said, and as you can see, my plants grew. So I'm going to end this recording right here. And I'm going to see you all in the next one. I love you all. Thank you all for the support. Bye.